As students enter high school, they are transforming through an age where they will have to take on more responsibilities other than high school. Whether you strive for a job because you need one or simply for the amenities that the extra money brings, it is definitely possible to balance both priorities at
I
the same
probably
time.
was 15 or 16 when I got my very first job, and I was a swimming instructor. So, like the summer swimming thing in Newark, I worked one summer as a swimming instructor.
I own a small little IT business which works with small businesses and fixing computers, building computers for them, setting up their networks, anything really IT related. Um, that's what I take care of.
I think since that time, I have had a job constantly. I've never not had a job. Every job I've had another one before I left that job since that time, except for a few months during my freshman year of college. And other than that, I've always had a job.
School by nature is very static with a built-in roadmap for how to graduate, but you cannot learn grit in a classroom.
For a lot of students, besides their family and at school, like those are the kind of the things that they have to be responsible for. And so to have one that was based on kind of the private marketplace and me having to go get a job and like having to be on time and do those things, I would say that it gave me a different set of skills, at that age and a different sense of respect for kind of those sorts of rules.
It really isn't as hard for me at least to balance it all. I guess I just plan out my day, make a little schedule, and allocate time accordingly. So.
Students who work a part-time job while attending school may have better time management skills, understand responsibility, and apply that to their daily lives. They also learn how to spend money wisely, all while gaining experience in the workplace that will be attractive to future employers after graduation.
Even though it is another level of responsibility and like extra stuff, I mean, that just comes with the territory, right? So when you have to take that on or you choose to take that on, that's just something that you have to cope with. You just figure it out. That's life. You have these things, and there's no way to kind of plan or have a perfect plan for it. You just do it, and you just figure it out.
Taking on a part-time job while pursuing an education is tough, but the benefits are typically greater than the amount of a paycheck. We interviewed a student's mother on her thoughts about her child working part-time while finishing high school.
I feel great about it, and that shows that she's very independent right now. Thinking back when she wasn't working, and she has more time for herself and to see how she's progressing, becoming a young adult. So she's juggling between school and work at the same time, which gives her the idea of becoming responsible adult.
Although going to school and work takes up a lot of time, it has brought their relationship closer together through communication, helpfulness, and appreciation.
She's learned to become more respectful of me and herself, and she's becoming more um, responsible and helpful financially. Because right now, um, I'm more ease with money wise because she helps me pay rent and grocery and other bills, and that really helps her a lot growing up as an adult.
Here are some helpful tips.
My entire senior year, I had a job the whole time. And so I totally would understand. I would even encourage to some degree students to have that kind of experience besides just school. So long as it was limited, it depends. There's only so much that you could take on. But even though I did that stuff, I still played sports in high school. I still had activities that I did outside of those things, and I was able to manage all of it. Um, and so I think having another level of responsibility, I don't think it's too much to handle.
I'd say don't focus on the money too much. Education is an investment, and if you're going to college, don't just waste. Don't get enticed by $400 paycheck because there's some educated individuals that make $400 an hour. Um, so honestly, don't settle for less when you know that what you're working for can definitely give you a better payout in the end.
And as long as it doesn't affect the school, like attendance and progress, then that's fine with me.
In just a few hours a day, teenagers learn about responsibility, money management, people skills, working as a team, and professionalism, all while building up their self-esteem and learning how to succeed in the real world. It is possible for working students to make time for homework, extracurricular activities, and for socializing with friends while maintaining a part-time job.